Hello everyone. This is Thulani Mulife and I welcome you on my next episode where I will be giving you guys tips on how to deal with rather hectic situations, not necessarily hectic situations, but tough and tense situations, difficult situations for that matter. What do you do? Okay, guys, in coaching, as I've said before, coaching is not about me giving you advice. So I don't have answers to your problems. I don't have answers as to what you need to do. So mine is to try and engage you so that you think on your own, so you figure out your own solutions or create one if there aren't any available. So in coaching, we don't have answers. So mine is to assist you get to your goal by engaging with you, by looking at the resources that you have at hand, that you currently have present. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about what do you do if you are stuck. Say for example, you are stuck. Previously on my video I spoke of toxic relationships. You are feeling stuck in this toxic relationship, you don't know what to do. You know you love this person, but a lot more is happening. You are losing yourself in the process. You are dying slowly. You can feel that. You've forgotten your dreams. You've forgotten what's important to you. Guys, take a moment. Think about a character, a person in your life currently present that you feel mostly safe talking to. And I'm not saying to you go speak to them about your problem, but just think about them. Put yourself in their shoes. For a moment, try disassociate from your problem, as in try separate from your problem. Meaning, for example, if you are sitting down, you can choose to stand up, right, and take a character. If it's your father that you feel much more safe with, and then take a character of your father, then go back to the same seat, right? Then look at, pretend, sort of take a role of your father and then have you there as a child. Now, what would your father say to you should you be stuck in such a situation? What would your father say? What advice, what words would he say? What would he say you should do if you are stuck in that situation? Mind you, he wouldn't be there physically, but now this is you trying to sort of go into your creative space, go into your creative mind, right? That is where answers are, because when you disassociate or when you separate from your problem and take a different role, you are able to look at you or look at what is happening from a different perspective and actually be able to see that there's actually solutions and opportunities, not just problems. And you are actually even able to see that things are not as bad, as they may seem or as they may feel. So take a role of your father. You feel much more safe with him. What would your father say? And begin to say those words. I know that if I'm stuck or I'm going through a rough patch, my father would say to me, my son, it's going to be okay. My son, it is part of growing up. My son, you don't have to give up. My son, you've come a long way. My son, you've done well. So that for me, already as I'm saying it, I feel loved. I'm missing him. I'm realizing that I'm loved. I'm realizing that someone actually cares for me. I'm realizing that there's more to this problem than what it is. Guys, if you are in a situation and you are sort of a person dealing with that situation, you are unlikely to see a different perspective. You're unlikely to see solutions in it, okay? But if you take a different role, as I've said, the first one should be, who do you feel most safe with? That is the first role. And then the second role you must take, because there's actually 3 roles that you need to take. So the second role that you need to take in order to move from in your stuck state or from your negative state to a positive state, get a wise role now and take up that role. In most cases, others would go for Oprah Winfrey. Depends. Who do you look up to? Who do you learn from? Which books are you reading? Who do you listen to the most? You go to that role. Take in that role. You know what Oprah would say. If you're choosing your father, you know what your father would say as a wise man. If you're choosing Jesus Christ or Buddha, you know what he would say to you according to his scriptures, right? So take up that role now. But now you are not present in the session. You are not there in the room. If you are in the room, you are not there. You are standing, waiting to hear the wise one, which is, in this case for me, I would say it's Jesus. What would Jesus say to me? He would say to me, do not worry, for tomorrow carries its own worries. Do not worry about tomorrow. This battle is not yours to learn. Find rest in me. I will never leave you nor forsake you, even if you're feeling lonely. You are saying those words, and the more you say them, your mind begins to absorb them, and then even your state, guys, you move from a negative state to a positive state. This is an exercise that is so effective, very effective. Then the third and the last character that you can take for you to move on to the next level or to the next phase of your growth or of your development, so that you see the magnificence in you and the creativity in you. Because guys, as I've said, everyone is brilliant, everyone is amazing. You have an amazing quality, an amazing character, you have an amazing gift, an amazing talent. When you appear, you shine. Now let's take up the last character, and the last character is character, say for example, let's choose an eagle. Let's choose an eagle character, or maybe you may want to choose a dove, because it's a peaceful bird. An eagle flies higher, and it has so much strength, and it flies against the storms, and it flies against the rain, it flies against, even if there's lightning, you will never see an eagle flying down because of what is happening at the top. It stays at the top. That is a character of an eagle. All other birds, when there's storms, they fly down, they go down, and they hide. They go into hiding, they go into safety, they go find shelter. But if an eagle was on a mission, it will never stop working on its mission. It will never stop fighting for its mission. Now we take up a character of an eagle. We know how an eagle flies, right? Now you begin moving and flying and soaring. It soars like an eagle. Soar, and then begin to soar like an eagle. Begin to soar like an eagle, and by doing that, your state of mind has changed. Because guys, you cannot be depressed and be doing this. It's just not possible. They don't communicate with each other. One needs to dominate, and in most cases, when you are, doing physical movement or physical therapy, whatever form of movement, your state begins to change. You move from negative state to a positive state. So these three characters, guys, in doing so, your state of mind has changed. And probably when you think about the same problem, you'll begin to think in a much more positive way. You'll begin to think around, what can I do? In fact, not the what can I do. You begin to come up with solutions, because now being in a positive state allows you to tap into your creative state. And the creative state is a state that everyone has. Everyone is creative, guys. Everyone is dynamic. Everyone is innovative. Everyone is wise. All these states are all within you. It's really about you tapping into them. But now you cannot tap into them if you are feeling confused, frustrated, you're feeling negative, nothing is making sense, you have questions. You just cannot tap into that state. Hence, when we do hypnosis, we need to put you into a trance state. What we're trying to do there is to quiet or sort of silence all other voices, which is your conscious mind, right? Which is your conscious mind that is actively busy. As I'm engaging right now on this video, I'm using my conscious mind, but all the information is coming from the subconscious mind. All the creative is coming from the subconscious mind. When I work with my clients, all answers come from my subconscious mind. Okay, that is, and the subconscious mind, guys, carries everything. In fact, an example of that would be an elephant being ridden by someone. So that somebody is actually a conscious mind, but now the elephant is the subconscious mind. So when you are in a positive state, using these three characters, you move from a negative state, you move from, meaning you begin to unlock your subconscious mind. You begin to unlock that room, that mansion that is full of precious pearls of solutions, precious pearls and diamonds, and and so much love, and so much amazing things about you. That is where, and things with the subconscious mind, it is always there available to assist you. You just have to ask it. Subconscious assistant, others would call it their higher selves, others would call it in fact, others will tell you, once I'm in that trance state, I'm able to communicate with my guides and get answers. Everything is happening in the subconscious mind. As I've said, guys, people who've made it big, people who've come up with ideas that were never seen before, have had to be in a relaxed state to access that creative, to access that innovative state, then begin to act. So when you're in a positive state, you are able to tap into that, and hence use these 3 characters. The first one, kind reminder. First one, I said to you, find for someone that you feel much more safe with. When you're with this person, you know what, I feel so safe. Secondly, the second person, you know this person is very wise. When they speak, you can't help it but listen to them. Then the last one is an animal, and in most cases I prefer you choose an animal that is flying high, right? Because it's really about going higher and not down. Don't be on the ground, but be right. Okay, guys, thank you very much. This is Thulani Molefe, and I am your life coach and NLP practitioner. I love you so much. Do engage with me, like here on the button below, like, and guys, I would really appreciate it. Bye bye. Love you.